Oh, Harry Redknapp, you have got yourself in a whole boatload of trouble here. Now, this story actually did pass me by. I've been working this morning, so I've not really had a chance to look at the football news until just now when I start doing my recording. And yeah, he's kind of said that Thomas Tuchel, the new manager of England, is a German spy. And he's done some pretty questionable things on top of that as well. Let me just read out this article here on the BBC Sport.uk because, yeah, lines have been crossed, I think, when it comes to this, to be honest. I'm all for a laugh and a joke, a bit of banter, but I don't know. This is pretty bad. Let me explain why. Former Premier League manager Harry Redknapp has appeared to make a Nazi salute after joking England boss Thomas Tuchel was a German spy when speaking at a charity event. Yes, you read that right. He did a fascist salute. Tuchel became England manager in January and led them to World Cup qualifying wins over Albania and Latvia in his first 2 games in charge. The ex-Portsmouth, Tottenham and West Ham manager Redknapp, who was now 78, was speaking in front of an audience at an event in London before those matches last week and was asked for his thoughts on the German. I'll be honest with you, I think he's a German spy. I'm telling you. Redknapp has been saying in a video clip obtained by The Guardian. I can't show you that because of copyright, but he 100% did a Nazi salute a couple times at least. It's not good. Do go watch it if you get the chance. But yeah, not great. I mean, listen, I'm all for a laugh and a joke, but that's a bit much. That is a bit much. I'll go more in depth at the end of this, don't worry. But yeah, he basically said, seriously, he's been sent over to mess us up. He has, I'm telling you. He said, he's like Lord Haw in the war. We have your best soldiers captured and all that. William Joyce, known as Lord Haw, broadcast Nazi propaganda to the UK during World War II. Redknapp also imagined an instruction given to Tuchel to go over there and ruin that team, and he appeared to make a Nazi salute gesture as he made the comments to an audience who were laughing and cheering and clapping him. Great people, lovely people at that event, no doubt. I mean, the charity event, you know, good for you guys to go over there and donate, but yeah, not great. BBC Sport has reproached Redknapp for comment that he won't give one, no chance. The incident has prompted some criticism of Redknapp on social media, though German comedian Henning Wehn, a regular guest on BBC Radio 5 Live's Fighting Talk, said, "What's a non-story? Lighten up. If we're not allowed a bit of banter, what's the point of football or anything?" Tuchel is the 3rd foreign permanent England manager after Swede Sven-Göran Eriksson and Italian Fabio Capello. Asked about that fact in October, he said, "Sorry, I have a German passport." Earlier this month, he said he needs to earn the right to sing the national anthem. I think Tuchel's going about things in the right way with those responses. I do like that. Former Borussia Dortmund boss Tuchel led Chelsea to the 2020-21 Champions League in his previous spell working in England. Redknapp was the last manager to win a major domestic trophy, the 2008 FA Cup with Portsmouth, before Eddie Howe led Newcastle to victory in this year's Carabao Cup final. Redknapp's last managerial role was at Birmingham City in 2017. He also had spells with Bournemouth, Southampton, QPR and the Jordanian national team. I always forget he actually did manage that powerhouse of international football there. But yeah, I mean, it just is a bit unsavoury, really. You know, he does do the salute a couple times. I don't mind him giving his opinion on Tuchel and stuff, which I don't agree with what he's saying, by the way. I don't think he's been sent over to mess us up. To be honest with you, the Germans actually don't really like Tuchel. They don't rate him that highly. For many reasons, you know, Tuchel's kind of got a bone to pick really with the German national. I don't think he particularly likes them really from a professional point of view. I'm sure he's a fan of them deep down. You know, why would you not support your national team? But, you know, I don't think he's a spy sent over to mess us up. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a laugh and a joke about that. I didn't get the Lord Haw reference, actually, until the article did explain it. I do know, never heard of that guy before, but, yeah, doing the salute and everything, I don't know, man. I don't know. You can't go doing that. No. I don't think that's appropriate, really, to be honest. That has a lot of connotations. And as somebody of Redknapp's age, you know, he grew up just after the Second World War. You'd think he'd know better. And I'm sure as well, on top of this, there is some bitterness there from Redknapp. Redknapp was a guy that was very much heavily linked to become the England national team manager eventually. but it never happened for him. He never got chosen for it, and that opportunity was gone. And I'm sure he's bitter about that. I'm sure he very much wanted to be that. Why wouldn't he? So yeah, maybe there's a bit of a bone to pick with people who become the England national manager, you know, when it comes to that. There is a strange amount of opinions, strange level of opinions when it comes to any kind of foreign coach of the England national team. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that does speak volumes about our lack of good managers in England. Eddie Howe became the first English manager to win a major trophy in England since Redknapp himself back in the day, 17 years ago, when he won the FA Cup with Portsmouth back in the day. So yeah, I'm not saying the guy should be forced to apologise. I think he should probably have to explain his actions on that one. Just come out and just say, look, I was having a laugh, I was getting a bit carried away with things, you know, I was at a charity event. I want to at least hear what his thinking was behind that. I don't have a problem with what he said, but I don't know, man. Redknapp, you should know better. You can't go doing that. No. Not for me. I mean, he's not the most high-profile person to do that recently by any means, but yeah, I don't think that should be. I don't think you should be doing that personally. There's a few connotations with that for good reason. So yeah, your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Is it all a bit of media storm in a teacup? Is it a non-story? I want to hear what you have to say about this. But yeah, some people very much not a fan of this. I'm a little bit on that camp as well personally, but I want to hear what you have to say as well. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you have a great weekend ahead. And yeah, all power to Thomas Tuchel. Let's hope he's not actually a spy. He's not. He's definitely not.